अजी मारिफ एडमिन है, उसको हैंडल कर रहे तो करीब क्या है
खाली
अ,
मैं खाली राम की खींच रहा हूँ।
अपन कैसे है मालूम है
Fight from here.
so let's see, this is the leaderboard right now for the fantasy teams after match week 1.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, so we have the winner Kidog for first game week. Bracket challenge we don't know as of now, so it's
K-Dog.
winning captain. Who got the best captain? Let's go through
Messi.
each team. Messi?
I think everybody captained Messi
Yeah,
except me.
everyone got the captain.
Yeah, I think most of them captain, most of us captains.
Yeah, I even captain Messi.
I was last with the 25 points. Rishu surprisingly on second. Let's see what he got.
Game week.
No, you are on next fixture, right?
Total points. Okay.
No, this was
So
the new one.
his unique point was Rabiot.
And Courtois. Oh, Rabiot.
Rabiot
No,
helped him a
I
lot.
got it on
11
this
points.
Oh,
way. I
but
got it on this way.
Rabiot and Courtois.
I mean, I just updated my.
Lugged out with
Africa,
Rabiot.
when you go,
No one
it's
even knew
so-
he was gonna start.
Apparently,
And
I put Rabiot this week.
saving the penalty was so. Let's
Davies.
see
Davies.
what he has for next week.
This
Yeah.
is for the next week.
this is
itself.
for the next week that you are seeing.
Teams, and Ram can tell us what's new about it.
About his team.
All
Yeah,
right.
like, can you go up to the defenders?
Yep.
So, do we still think Argentina is going all the way? Brazil is going all the way. Spain, Germany, nobody. You can't place your bets on anybody.
Yeah.
I still think it was just a one-match thing for Argentina. They'll still go deep into the tournament.
Yeah.
I think Saudi Arabia is now a
Guys.
favorite. But Saudi Arabia is never going to be favorite. It's just a fluke. They just had a good day. That's it. It's not like
Really, Ram, surprising. Really.
What
Yeah.
if what
Why
if
are
they
you getting all
defend?
the
What if
defensive
they
support
defend
around?
and they get
As soon as people
two?
mention Saudi Arabia.
It's not about Saudi Arabia. You are making it a big deal that Argentina lost in such a way that they never had a chance against Saudi Arabia.
Really, I genuinely thought after the match that Saudi Arabian team are the ones to watch out for this World Cup. I thought that they were going to go ahead and win it because they beat the favorites.
Yeah, I mean,
I sense a bit of
as
sarcasm
we can
there,
say,
but,
like Japan beat as well.
uh,
Japan can be underdogs as well, right?
Yeah, but Germany was not favorite to win the world.
I mean, Germany is a good team as well. It's not like that Argentina is favorite and they are
all right,
unbeaten.
Ram. So tell us what you did for your team. New changes for the next match.
Yeah, so in defense, I replaced Trippier with Dumfries. Since I thought like their next game is going to be against like Australia.
No, Ecuador.
Ecuador.
So yeah, you had Cancelo from beginning.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, but Cancelo
And
didn't
what
really
else?
work out this week.
And then I changed whatever his name was with Luke Shaw. Since England seems pretty strong right now, so I just thought like he's going to be a good clean. If he can keep a good clean sheet, then it's going to be a good point for me. If my luck goes good, he can give some assists, so that would be additional point for me.
Uh-huh.
That's a good bet. That's what I thought. And then I in midfield I transferred Sane with Rabiot since Germany is going to play with Denmark. So
Not Germany, France.
Spain.
Spain, nahi, Denmark.
Germany is playing Spain.
Germany is playing Spain. France is
playing Denmark. So I have high hopes that he can give assists and goals. So let's hope like he's going to repeat the same thing again, more than 10 points. That's going to be a good margin for me. So let's hope for the best.
So you were trying to go for the players that played well this match week. Is that how you approach this?
No, the way I replace all the players, like I check their fixture, like
Okay.
whom they are going to play next. And
Okay.
as for I would say France and like all these players which they perform in the first week, they played really good with a stronger team.
Okay.
So what I'm thinking, like if they are going to play against a like normal team which is not that high, like we don't have high expectation, so they
Yeah.
can do even better. And that's what
So
at that time.
so I think that's enough for your team because we know the three changes, and I'm looking at more repetitive players. I think I'll be seeing these players in other teams as well. So we'll move on to someone else's team.
Okay, I'll talk about my team.
Yeah.
So my team, I've changed one of my fullbacks. I've taken out
Wow.
Masraoui from Morocco, and I've put
Morocco.
in Dumfries for obvious reasons that he's playing Ecuador. And I think Morocco, since they are playing Belgium, so it's a tough game for them. Apart from that, I have put in Asensio because Spain looked amazing, and Asensio is starting up top as a false nine. So that's an interesting tactics. I put uh, him there, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I've captained
Captain Saka?
so yeah, you can do
Brave,
three.
brave.
Captaining Saka is very brave, yeah. So I hope everybody knows that a captain can be changed once every week. So if any of the player amongst your teams hasn't played, he can be the captain moving forward. So if,
Nice.
for example, Saka doesn't perform well being a captain, and
Hmm.
someone else has a match after Saka's match, and he hasn't started yet, he can be the captain.
Saka,
So
Messi.
Messi or anyone else who hasn't played by then.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
that's one thing that's unique, different from the Premier League fantasy.
We should rest our first captain.
So yeah, it's make sure everybody is resting their first captain, as Abdullah is saying.
yeah,
And
yeah.
another thing along the same lines is about the substitutes. You
Yeah.
can substitute players that have not played yet with the players that you are not satisfied with. If someone has a 0 or a 1 amongst your starting 11, you can replace them with the substitutes if the substitutes haven't played yet. So it's good to have substitutes that are playing later in the fixtures. So you can substitute them when any of your players don't work out well.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
So
last week Coman did not play, so I changed him with Asensio, and but
yeah,
during the week I
because
subbed him
I
out with
noticed I noticed
West Ham
last
game.
time Khalid and Abdullah took what advantage of this thing, but since it's different from Premier League, we were not aware. So let's hope everybody looks into this later from next week.
Yeah, yeah.
And again, we are looking at Khalid's team. It's obviously very attack minded. We have Asensio. He said he's playing like a false nine. Yeah, probably looking at goals from his end. Similar case with Valverde. He's not number 9, but he is in the attacking mode all the time.
He hit the bar, right?
He hit the bar. That was going in for the top corner. So yeah, I'm looking at a lot of points again from Khaled's team. He is going for all the goals and assists. A very smart team. Yeah. So let's see. Best of luck with that. Let's try to move to someone else's team. I'm trying to wrap up everybody's team so we can talk about the matches more about what happened because
Yeah.
it's just 2 to 3 changes per team, so not that big of a deal. So
Yeah,
we
yeah.
got third in the leaderboard as Gunner 9.
Yeah.
That's absentee Muqtada. You can send me the team screenshot in chats.
Just click on it, you'll open my
Oh, okay,
team.
okay. So
You'll get my team.
here we can just disregard the points and look at the next fixtures. I think
So
this
yeah.
is your latest team.
Yeah, I
So
made 2
since
changes at the back.
Okay.
I think Theo Hernandez is gonna start all the matches now since his elder brother is out injured. So more chance to get assists in place of Martinez, and I
Yeah.
put Trippier in place of Guardiola. Again, same thing. He is gonna
Yeah.
take pieces, and England looked really menacing. So yeah, that's
So
basically it.
just a defense line, nothing else.
Yeah, I might probably later at night change Ronaldo for Rafa Leao.
Okay. So we are still looking at a weaker bench.
Yeah,
Not exactly weaker, mostly a zero bench.
yeah.
Okay. So that looks that looks good. Is it good that everybody is disregarding Lisandro Martinez from Argentina?
He
Everybody
didn't start for
removing him from
Argentina.
their team.
He didn't start. Muqtada, I was half expecting to see Giroud in your team.
Arsenal
Mm,
legend after all.
yeah. I thought about it. He's going good guns, but the thing is that I'm expecting Giroud to slow up his scoring as the tournament progresses because his game is mostly to bring in Mbappe and Griezmann into the play. So
0 goals last World Cup and 2 goals in first match this World Cup.
yeah,
We don't know. Yeah.
and that guy is really spectacular or nothing at all. So there is no in between for him, and I need points.
An Arsenal fan would know.
Yeah, probably Ronaldo for Rafa Leao. I might do it later at night.
Rafael.
But I think you should stick with Ronaldo because he'll be facing Godin and slow defender. He might actually run past a defender.
Yeah, and
So,
Rafael Leao didn't start today, so
yeah,
there's a
but
good chance he won't start again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
he
so
scored actually. He scored today, I think.
He scored,
yeah,
but
he scored.
He scored. Yeah. So Ghana, right?
Yeah,
Ghana.
yeah,
Yeah. Problem is Ghana already has lot of options.
Hmm.
We were expecting Rafael to start first, but
yeah.
I don't know what they went with.
actually, we were
They went
calling
with
for
João Felix.
Felix to be substituted for Rafael Leao, and then Felix scores, and then Felix makes
Yeah.
gets the tackle in for the.
I was mad at Batshuayi for missing his chances and asking for him to sub out. He scores.
Yeah,
I
remember
was
all
mad at Felix. Felix scores. So
we were all we were all cussing at Richarlison just before he scored. We wanted him out.
Worldly scissor goal. Yeah. So from the league leaderboard, it's clear that I'm not a great manager. From the points as well as my thoughts during the match.
Do the opposite of what Marif thinks.
Yeah. So if you have doubts, call me, and if our thoughts match, change your thought.
So,
All right. So next is Dayo Sama. Dayo Sama is a player from Haikyuu. Let's see. So this is Mirza. We are looking at the next fixtures for Mirza. We
So,
could open up elsewhere. Is this good?
yes, this is good.
Okay.
Yeah.
who
So
the Gordon?
so Gunda guy is a Japanese Yakuza. No, not Yakuza. Japanese goalkeeper.
So nothing malicious.
Yeah, nothing malicious. So I actually used the wild card. So I revamped almost a lot of my team. So I have the Japanese goalkeeper because they are facing Costa Rica. Spain put 7 past them, and I see Japan doing okay, and hopefully they'll have a clean sheet. Hernandez, just like Muqtada said, he should be an attacking left back for France, and Pavard doesn't seem to be attacking these days. He seems very slow and defensive. Dumfries is Dumfries. I wanted Koulibaly, but I didn't have enough money. So I wanted somebody from Senegal's defense. They're facing Qatar, so I think good clean sheet chance. And Shaw, because I saw Trippier not really attacking forward. That could just be nerves, first game of the World Cup. But then Shaw was just bombing forward, so Shaw was an obvious option. Saka is a must-have from my perspective, just too good, and he's gonna start on that right every time for England. Bellingham again with that performance, I don't see why he shouldn't be in the team. Minamino is a wild card here because if they face Costa Rica and Minamino starts, I think he can get something. Musiala, because I really liked his performance
Love the
against
performance. Yeah.
Japan, even though they lost. I
Yeah.
think if Germany gets points against Spain, it's going to be Musiala who's going to make the difference. Gapco, because they are facing Ecuador, it was the choice between Bergwijn or Gapco, and Bergwijn,
Yeah.
he can
Sure.
score, but I thought Gapco is just more. More likely to score. Messi, because captain, of course, because I know he's gonna carry Argentina on his back. I mean, that's obvious. And then Fernandes, because I think Uruguay is looked very weak to me personally.
Yeah.
They gave Korea a lot of space. They had a very good striker, and Sun was
Surprisingly, not the usual Uruguay.
and Sun didn't have that mask, and he
They've
wasn't
gotten very
partially.
old, the Godin
Sorry?
and
Yeah, exactly.
Suarez
They
and
just
all.
hold defense. I think Fernandes can play a few passes or maybe score. Vinicius, because I think Neymar might not play and Vinicius will play.
No.
So a safe bet with Vinicius. And then Sosa is just again 3.5 filler for the spot. Yeah, and
You're risking. You have Vinicius, who's one of the most expensive in the fantasy league, and putting him on the bench.
again, we have those substitutes, right? So if somebody doesn't perform, just bring Vinicius in.
So, as
Oh,
I mentioned earlier, Brazil is going to be playing one of the last matches from this match week. So, if anybody from the starting
Brazil have
11
a tough
doesn't
game
perform well,
actually. If
we
Neymar
can
isn't
still
going to be there,
substitute him.
if
Yeah,
Neymar
so
isn't going to be there,
I think
Switzerland is a tough
minimum.
game.
Sorry.
If Neymar isn't going to be there, Switzerland is a tough game for Brazil.
Yeah, then Richarlison will drop deep, and I think Vinicius will go long.
It'll be a tough game,
Kinda.
but still, you don't see a Switzerland side winning against a good
Switzerland
Brazil side,
struggled.
even without Neymar.
Struggled against Cameroon, and Cameroon is a good team, but then
Yeah.
Cameroon
Neymar.
played well, but I didn't see that much in Switzerland's game to trouble
Yeah,
Brazil that
exactly.
much.
But we need to be really careful with drawing conclusions because most of the teams they played very safe. They played
Yeah.
within
Yeah.
themselves. Like the
Yeah.
first 30 minutes, there was no attack. There was only sideways passes, no risky passes. So we haven't seen the real teams.
That's
actually.
why all the first halves were kind of slow and boring. Everything, the party starts after the first half, basically. So,
Yeah, that's my team.
so okay, so it's a whole new team, wildcard play. We're looking at Gonda because Gonda started for Japan instead of some other keeper. What's his name?
I don't know.
Something with K. But he was supposed to be starting. It's Gonda now, cheap option. Costa Rica, good fixture.
And I have
A lot of
the
points.
Serbian keeper as backup if Gonda doesn't start. Hopefully.
Milankovic, okay.
They are playing Cameroon, so I think Serbia can keep a clean sheet against Cameroon. Hopefully.
Just a reminder, Mirza kept saying Gapco instead of Gakpo, and I had small giggles inside of me. Anyway,
Gakpo.
yeah.
I got it.
So a lot of hope in England team. We see 3 players from England, and he had to put at least one player from Brazil, and best player if not Neymar. Yeah, Khalid, what do you have? What do you think about this team?
It's a very
Do
good
you
team
think he
actually.
can beat you?
It's very good actually. I think it's I feel like it's better than mine, to be honest.
Yeah, that's why I asked you. Do you think that you missed out on some player or something important looking at this team?
I mean, only time will tell, but
yeah.
I mean,
I
on
think we
paper, it
still
looks
have
better.
time to change it up, right? Don't we?
We do, but because Khalid has used his moves, transfer, he can't do it anymore without taking a hit.
But you can do this when the game week starts. You have 2 transfers within the game week or something.
Yeah.
It looks like it.
We read something today. So in the game week, we can do some transfer. Like if the game week starts and you want
that is if you don't do the transfers. So before every week you get 2 transfers in the group stage.
Okay.
If you don't use it, you can still use those 2 transfers during the matches.
So we shouldn't use it beforehand.
It only makes sense if your team is good enough and you think someone else might be good later on. But
So, like Muqtada is thinking of bringing in Liao.
yeah,
He could wait till the lineup is announced, and if Liao is starting, he can just bring in Liao.
yeah, we still need to
Even
confirm
if it's
how
a
they're locking the players.
-3 hit,
Yep.
if
I
he
No,
think
I do have a free transfer
good.
remaining. I do have one transfer remaining without taking a hit.
okay, then you should wait till the
Yeah.
transfers are till the lineup comes out an hour before the match, and then you can just put in Liao for CR7,
Actually,
which I think you should not do.
my first instinct was to bring in Richarlison instead of Leao, but I'd have betrayed my Arsenal roots if I had done that. So yeah, no Richarlison. And
I just
AB, the interesting thing about your team, I noticed you picked Minamino from Japan because they're playing Costa Rica and they were piss poor. So I thought along the same lines and wanted
Yeah,
to bring.
I'm surprised you don't have any Spanish players, given how good they were.
Uh,
Germany.
I think Germany is going to win with Musiala. I thought it might be a 2-1, 2-2 kind of game.
Yeah,
Like, I don't see clean sheets in that game, but I think Germany were good. They were just, again, like Argentina, they just lapsed in the game and the
Yeah.
other team kind of took
and
advantage.
yeah, Spain is not a polished team. Germany is more polished. Germany knows what they're doing. Spain was more of a go with the flow, and they were good only because they had the Barcelona link up. Nothing special from the Spain side. I think only because they knew each other. That's what helped.
Costa Rica made them look better than they were, is
true,
what
true.
we are
Yeah.
concluding. So let's
So-
see.
Oh, yeah.
I hope.
Coming back to the Japan thing,
Uh-huh.
we know so little about them. Minamino isn't even a starter. He didn't start the game against Germany.
Yeah, he didn't start. That's why I have Vinicius on the bench.
Yeah,
Minamino
so
is my wild card.
exactly. So I really wanted to bring in someone from
Kamada.
Japan, and I didn't know who
If you
to.
wanna still bring somebody, I was looking at Kamada.
Kamada,
Good center
Frankfurt
attacking.
Freiburg. Uh-huh.
He's a definite starter. So I was thinking about
Yeah.
Kamada, but I heard from Marev that when Minamino came on the pitch, he changed the game. Minamino came on the pitch, he changed the game. I didn't see the game when he came on the pitch. I kind of left before that. So I think that performance gets him
So
into the team.
Minamino came in around 60 or 70 minutes, and he was running along the left wing. Being a number 10, he was trying to cut in lines and try to make a space to receive a ball and try to cut inside. So he did that once or twice, and then the third time he got lucky with the goalkeeper deflection, and there was a goal after that. So at least the tempo changed for the team very nicely for Minamino. I don't know why he wasn't a starter. Maybe he has injuries or something going on.
Apparently, lack of form, it seems.
Okay. So we never know what's going to happen with him next time.
Yeah.
So yeah, very good team. He's targeting all the weak teams. Look at Costa Rica, Qatar, Ecuador, and there's just Mexico and Spain with Musiala and Messi, which we don't think will go wrong either. So yeah, targeting all the weak teams. This will be good for him this match week, but I don't know what he'll do next time with all these players from Netherlands and Senegal and Japan. They're gonna have hard fixtures. So it's upon him what he'll do. But this week at least he's gonna get a lot of points. Hopefully.
He's still gonna have Messi and the three English players that are a score.
Yeah.
Their
True.
toughest game is US.
But the problem is
They have easier games.
actually the third game week will have problems where we know some people will qualify already. So the main team won't start. All of us will be in some boat where we'll have good players, but they won't be starting. We know they won't be starting. So we might be in those players. And I know Senegal, Messi, and Dumfries, all of these players are going to still play. Musiala is definitely going to play in the third match. So I kind of took a little bit of a chance. And we have 3 transfers. So I can change 3 players.
No, we don't have 3. We have 2 transfers. So if you still have
So
some
why did I
transfers
get 3
left,
this time?
so every game week you get 2, and only 1 can be carried forward. So first game week we had two on our hand, but we used the unlimited transfers from the start of the season. So we had
Mhm.
two on hand. One got moved forward, and we had three.
Maybe I used wild card, right? So
Yeah.
they'll give me another one.
Another one, probably. So you,
I have-
it's safe to think you'll have three, and like at least half of the team, or more than half, including Fernandes and
will be
Vinicius,
playing.
will be playing.
Let's see.
So yeah, good vibes, good planning. I hope it works out.
I
we
think,
we don't want Khalid winning this fantasy
this
as well.
too, yeah.
Yeah.
We have unlimited transfers after game week 3, match day 3. Sorry.
Are you sure?
Yeah. So when we are entering, when we are leaving the group stages and we are entering into round of 16, we'll have unlimited transfers. So just 1 week I'll have to manage.
Yeah,
So-
Khalid won't win this time around because I'm taking it seriously.
Pretty seriously,
I
yeah.
mean, it's got to be somebody from Arsenal to win.
When you
It's
leave
Arsenal.
biryani and you come for the fantasy, it is serious.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll move on
Yeah,
to
I think we have
my
Maris team left.
team.
Yep.
And what's up with Abdul Karim? Is he still with us? What's going on? He's got
I
parties
think
and
he's a
friends
bit
going
busy.
on.
I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm just waiting on my turn.
You can still participate and talk with us.
Yeah, I could.
Yes, actually,
walk you through
actually,
the
I was in the drive. I'm just gonna reach my place and I'll start.
Drive safe, take your time, no worries. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, my team was focused on random youngsters from different countries. But yeah, I'm saying random because it looked pleasing when I was making the team, but in the heat of the moment. But it didn't work out as good. Clearly, I'm last in the league. Still not the best keeper for me. My changes were Koulibaly, Rabiot, and Modric for Tchouameni, Pedri, and Martinez from Argentina. So hopefully Rabiot can
You have
continue
Martinez
his
from
form.
Argentina.
Oh, my bad. So not Martinez. Who are we looking at? Yeah, that's sad. I don't even remember. Let's see. Okay, it was Koundé. Problem was Koundé didn't start for France, so not very appealed with his.
You had Koundé, now I have.
Yeah. So yeah, I had Koundé. Abdullah had Koundé. Gunda. So yeah, that was the joke anyway. So I had Ismail Assar from my bench. He's going to be starting against Qatar.
What's
Yeah.
with the picture?
I don't know why his picture is not there, but
Maybe they took it in a.
I would like to use a line from Bollywood, "Ladki Sharma Gayi." All right, so yeah, I'm doing the same thing, trying to use the substitutes who are playing later with Neymar and Cancelo. Hopefully, I don't get to use them if others play well. But yeah, that's it for my team. I don't think anything special is going on here.
Enormous confidence in Bellingham with the captain.
Again, he's a sacrificial captain for me right now.
Oh,
If it works out, it works out. If not, it's gonna be Messi or
yeah.
most probably Messi.
USA they're playing against USA on Black Friday.
Yeah.
That's the. We've been listening to Fox Sports and
Yeah.
they keep reminding us that it's Black Friday.
Yeah, Black Friday is
Reminding
when they
us that
sell all the.
they haven't even had their turkeys on Thanksgiving. Oh my word! What a word!
Exactly.
Not allowed to have turkeys on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, so that's it. Sorry.
We have Abdul Karim next.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Abdul
let's-
Karim, if you have the time, or we can do this later as well if you're not home.
No, I can walk you through his team. He panic bought.
Karim.
Okay, I could walk you through his team. He panic bought Saka and Rabiot because they scored this week.
Okay.
Even before
It
the
was-
Brazil
It
match
was
kicked
a
off,
heat of the
he-
moment. It was
Mhm.
heat of a moment, but I also expected
Who was with
Saka
you?
would
Excuse me, Karim. Karim, who was with you in the heat of the moment?
Muqtada
I
was
know.
there.
Yeah, Muqtada was there. Got it.
Muqtada was there, but the thing was that I decided to add Saka because he scored and he's also looking good and playing USA. So I thought I could get some points there. But I'm not saying that US doesn't have a good team, but US does have a very good team. So
Saka
that's
is
the
just
reason.
better.
And
We all know.
other than that, I got Rabiot just because he's playing against Denmark.
Okay.
I was expecting Denmark to do good this week, but I saw that they were not that that much good in this. They didn't have a very good performance this week as well.
Yeah.
Even in the
Makes sense.
mid,
Makes
even
sense.
in
Makes sense.
the in the forward.
Yeah.
Defense was pretty much good.
Okay.
Other than that,
So
nothing.
so pretty much Saka and Rabiot is a change, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we should end this video here and
Link is
talk
Let's
about
move on to the match
fixtures from this
discussions.
game week. Let's continue in the next video. All right.
All right.
Cheers.